Hey folks, I'm attorney Roger P. Foley, and today I want to talk to you about drug overdoses. It's quite prevalent. I've had clients that have overdosed. I've had clients that have been resuscitated by emergency medical personnel. And what's important to know is that if you call, for instance, you're partying, you're having a party, you have friends over, and someone overdoses on whatever drug, people get scared. They don't know what to do. You know what you do? You dial 911. You know why? Because if police show up on scene, emergency medical, obviously that person's going to get, hopefully, the best medical care possible, and hopefully they're resuscitated. They have a chance at life. The second thing is that you're not going to be prosecuted, because if the police find drugs when you've called in regards to someone overdosing, any information that they find can't be used against you. It's right per the statute. I'm going to read you the statute, folks. 893.21, drug-related overdoses, medical assistance, and immunity from prosecution. A person acting in good faith who seeks assistance for an individual experiencing a drug-related overdose may not be charged, prosecuted, or penalized pursuant to this chapter for possession of a controlled substance if the evidence of the possession of a controlled substance was obtained as a result of the person seeking medical assistance. Well, listen, if you got 16 kilos of cocaine, no, that's not possession, that's trafficking, so it doesn't pertain to you. But if there's some drugs, at the scene and they come out to be yours, or you're sharing them with the person, guess what? You're not going to be charged. And if you are charged, you contact a criminal defense attorney and you cite to this statute. Again, 893.21. What's another important factor? Well, last year I had a client who had overdosed on heroin. The case ultimately was filed, and I was hired after the fact. Well, why is that important? Well, I did a little research and I filed the paper. Well, I actually contacted the state attorney, and that state attorney, although very experienced, had never even heard of this statute. He goes, "What are you talking about?" So I copied and pasted the statute, and pursuant to him now having the knowledge of that statute, he dismissed the charges. Because what happens in 893.21, subsection 2, a person who experiences a drug-related overdose and is in need of medical assistance may not be charged, prosecuted, or penalized pursuant to this chapter for possession of a controlled substance if the evidence of the possession of a controlled substance was obtained as a result of the overdose and the need for medical assistance. So in this case, where a person was sitting on the side of the road, they had crashed their car, they were found to have heroin, in their possession. It was a heroin overdose. The police came, the medics came. Well, how did they find it? Well, it was pursuant to this overdose. Guess what? Some prosecutors don't know this. Mistakes happen. You can't know every rule and every law. So I want to educate you guys. If you are involved with someone, if there's someone who's possibly overdosed, please, please, please call 911. Their life is of the utmost importance. Remember this statute. If you overdose, if someone else overdoses, call. You cannot be penalized if the facts that come to the police and to the state attorney's office are a result of that. Then those possession charges don't hold. That's right. Doesn't matter if it's oxycodone, crack cocaine, Molly, ecstasy, you name the drug. You cannot be charged, again, pursuant to 893.21. I'm attorney Roger P. Foley. I hope this helps you, and I hope it saves a life. God bless.